On 16th May, Parliament adopted and passed a 72 trillion shilling budget for financial year 2024-2025, which had been expanded by a corrigenda of 14 trillion shillings tabled at the last minute. Following the appropriation, Finance Minister Matia Kasaija presented the budget to the public on 13th June, and what was left was the President to sign it.
Of the national budget.
But this week, President Museveni returned the Appropriation Bill 2024 to Parliament for reconsideration, following reports that Parliament had tampered with some government priorities without consulting the executive. Museveni specifically wants Parliament to reinstate the 750 billion shillings that the House reallocated.
It is returning at a time when today is the last day of the financial year 2023-2024, and tomorrow is the beginning of the new financial year. So our worries are in terms of those major areas that for the first time in our history we are starting a new financial year without an approved budget.
However, Mukunda says the return of the Appropriation Bill of 2024 presents Parliament with an opportunity to correct erroneous budget allocations, which he says stood to benefit only a few people instead of the rest of Ugandans.
For example, 30.9 billion as salaries for cultural leaders. And I have said this before, if you know a cultural leader and you cannot maintain yourself, you don't deserve to be one. 8 billion for iron sheets, maize seeds and ox plows. We know what people have done to Karamoja. This money should actually not even go there. Could be turned to some other items. 2 billion to support families with income generating projects in Ruweru. Areas for tea seedlings for farmers, 17.2 billion.
Meanwhile, civil society budget advocacy group has criticized Parliament for rushing to pass the budget after it was expanded to 72 trillion shillings by a 14 trillion shillings corrigenda in the last minute, terming it as budgeting for corruption.
Whereas we had participated from July last financial year up to April, engaging in the budget process, budget consultations, engaging Parliament, engaging government, we are confident and finalized the 58 trillion budget. But in 2 hours' time, a corrigenda came into place.
Now Parliament has been recalled from recess and MPs are expected to sit on Tuesday to reconsider the Appropriation Bill. Daniel Kibet, NTV, Weekend Edition.
And granted they may as in your presence.